So, everything that I'm chasing, everything I'm doing kind of relates all the way back to the same thing every time. It's always about, making sure that we've got the quality hot rod shop. We're making a good show for Discovery.
With deadlines looming and projects piling up, it can feel like a lot to handle. That's why I'm thrilled to partner with BetterHelp. They connect you with the licensed therapists who really get it.
For nearly a decade, Fast and Loud turned rust into gold and ordinary cars into jaw-dropping masterpieces. Led by Richard Rawlings and his Gas Monkey Garage crew, the show became one of Discovery Channel's biggest hits. But after the cameras stopped rolling, the stars of Fast and Loud went down very different roads. Some built empires, others faced personal struggles, and a few vanished from the spotlight altogether. So where are the stars of Fast and Loud now? The answers may surprise you.
Some of my greatest accomplishments have been my failures, because I learned how to do something the right way, or I learned how to not push so hard, or I learned how to market a different way.
Premiering in 2012, Fast and Loud followed entrepreneur Richard Rawlings and master mechanic Aaron Kaufman as they restored classic cars out of Dallas, Texas. With their mix of big personalities, incredible skill, and high-stakes drama, they captured the imagination of car lovers around the world. The show ran for 16 seasons before ending in 2020, leaving fans to wonder, what happened to the people who made it all possible? Did they keep thriving after the cameras shut down? Or did life after reality TV prove harder than expected? Let's dive into the lives of the stars of Fast and Loud and find out where they are now.
A lot of people look at it and they're like, oh my gosh, Gas Monkey Garage, Aaron and Richard, we've been working on this for 11 years.
Richard Rawlings. Richard Rawlings was the undeniable face of Fast and Loud. A former firefighter, police officer, and paramedic, Rawlings turned his passion for cars into a multi-million-dollar empire. His vision, combined with his showmanship, made Gas Monkey Garage not just a repair shop, but a brand recognized worldwide. After Fast and Loud ended, Rawlings didn't slow down. He expanded Gas Monkey into a lifestyle empire, complete with restaurants, merchandise, and even tequila. He's also active on YouTube and social media, keeping fans connected with his latest projects and car builds. But Rawlings' journey hasn't been without bumps. From legal disputes with former business partners to the constant pressure of running a global brand, Rawlings has faced scrutiny both personally and professionally. Still, his empire continues to grow, and his name remains synonymous with Fast and Loud. Yet while Rawlings thrived in the spotlight, his right-hand man took a very different path. What happened to Aaron Kaufman after he walked away from Gas Monkey Garage? Aaron Kaufman. Aaron Kaufman, the bearded mechanic with unmatched talent, was the heart of Gas Monkey Garage's incredible builds. Fans admired his precision, creativity, and perfectionist approach. But in 2017, Kaufman shocked viewers when he quit the show and the garage, citing creative differences and burnout. After leaving Fast and Loud, Kaufman founded his own shop, Arclight Fabrication, specializing in Ford F-100 trucks. He also landed his own TV series, Shifting Gears with Aaron Kaufman, and later appeared on Aaron Needs a Job. These projects showed fans a new side of him, one focused on innovation, not just entertainment. Still, Kaufman admitted that walking away from Gas Monkey wasn't easy. His departure left fans divided. Could Fast and Loud survive without its master mechanic? And while Aaron charted his own course, other members of the crew faced very different futures. Christy Brimberry. While Richard and Aaron often got the spotlight, Christy Brimberry, the office manager at Gas Monkey, was the one who kept everything running smoothly. Known for her no-nonsense attitude, Christy became a fan favorite for balancing chaos with humor. After Fast and Loud, Christy continued working with Gas Monkey, maintaining her role behind the scenes while also building her own online presence. She's been open about her battle with cancer, sharing her journey and inspiring fans with her resilience. But as the Gas Monkey empire grew, Christie's role shifted. She's remained loyal to the brand, but fans often wonder, how long can someone stay in the high-pressure world of reality TV fame before needing a new chapter? And while Christie stayed close to the brand, some of the other familiar faces took very different paths. The mechanics who made it happen. Behind the big personalities were the skilled mechanics who turned wrecks into showpieces. Names like K.C. Mathieu, Mike Coy, and Charles Cimino became well known among fans for their incredible work. K.C. Mathieu, the painter whose skills brought Gas Monkey builds to life, eventually left the show to focus on his own business, K.C.'s Paint Shop in Texas. His departure saddened fans, but his shop thrived, proving that his talent didn't need television to shine. Mike Coy and Charles Cimino continued building their careers in custom work and restoration, with Coy staying active in the industry through collaborations and custom projects. Each of these mechanics helped make Gas Monkey what it was. But once they left the show, many faced the same challenge: how to step out from under the Gas Monkey shadow and prove themselves on their own. Which raises the question, did Fast and Loud give them lasting fame? Or did it trap them in the role of supporting characters in Richard Rawlings' empire? The rise and fall of Gas Monkey Live. At the height of Fast and Loud's popularity, Richard Rawlings wanted to expand Gas Monkey beyond cars. His biggest gamble? Gas Monkey Live, a massive concert venue in Dallas that aimed to combine live music with the brand's outlaw energy. For a while, it worked. The venue hosted big-name acts and became a hotspot for fans who wanted more than just cars. They wanted the Gas Monkey lifestyle. But running a concert hall proved to be a different beast from running a garage. Lawsuits, financial issues, and management disputes piled up. By 2020, Gas Monkey Live closed its doors. What was supposed to be Rawlings' biggest side project ended in controversy and debt. Critics argued he had stretched the brand too thin, chasing fame instead of focusing on what made Gas Monkey special in the first place: cars. But if the fall of Gas Monkey Live was a warning sign, the true shock came when Rawlings made an announcement that stunned fans worldwide. Fast and Loud was over.
Everybody hold on to your hat out there. Fast and Loud is no more. I have exited Discovery, and I'm a free agent. What? We're going to be doing some cool things in 2021.
The end of Fast and Loud. In December 2020, Richard Rawlings confirmed what many feared. Fast and Loud would not return. After 16 seasons, countless builds, and years of drama, the show was officially done. The announcement hit fans hard. For nearly a decade, Fast and Loud had been a staple of Discovery Channel, blending car culture with reality TV drama in a way no other show had. But behind the scenes, cracks had formed. Aaron Kaufman's departure left a void. The production schedule was grueling, and Richard himself admitted he wanted more control over his brand without network interference. Ending the show gave Rawlings the freedom to pivot. He focused on YouTube content, social media, and Gas Monkey's global brand. But for fans, it marked the end of an era. No more Monday nights filled with bidding wars, impossible deadlines, and high-stakes builds. Still, the question lingered. Where did that leave the rest of the crew? Did the end of Fast and Loud mean the end of their fame? Or had it only opened new doors? So, with Fast and Loud behind them, where are the stars now? Richard Rawlings continues to expand Gas Monkey Garage as a brand. He's turned heavily toward digital platforms like YouTube, where he shares behind-the-scenes looks at builds, car culture, and his larger-than-life lifestyle. His restaurants and merchandise still thrive, and he remains the undeniable face of the Gas Monkey empire.
I know firsthand how crucial it is to have a reliable support system to help you clear your head and keep you focused.
But critics say Rawlings' energy is now less about cars and more about maintaining celebrity status. Can he keep the Gas Monkey brand alive without the constant TV exposure that made it famous in the first place? Aaron Kaufman, meanwhile, has stayed true to his love of fabrication and mechanics. Through ArcLight fabrication, he has focused on innovation and artistry over entertainment. Though his later shows didn't achieve the same massive success as Fast and Loud, Kaufman earned respect for carving his own path. Fans often ask, could Aaron and Richard ever reunite, or is that partnership truly over for good? Christy Brimberry continues to work closely with Gas Monkey while maintaining her online presence. Her candidness about her cancer battle inspired thousands of fans, and today she's seen as both a survivor and one of the unsung heroes who helped Gas Monkey thrive. But will she stay tied to the Gas Monkey brand forever, or branch out with her own ventures? As for Casey Mathieu, Mike Coy, and Charles Cimino, they've each built their own names in the custom car world. Casey's paint shop has flourished as a respected business, while Coy and Cimino continue to collaborate on car projects, often with their loyal fan base following along. They may no longer be on TV every week, but in their industry, they've proven they don't need the cameras to validate their work. The stars of Fast and Loud may have gone their separate ways, but each one is still chasing their own vision. Which brings us to the bigger question. What is the legacy of Fast and Loud today?
When you're an entrepreneur, the hustle is nonstop and the stress can really stack up.
Looking back, Fast and Loud was more than just a reality TV show. It was a cultural moment. It brought car restoration into mainstream entertainment, blending the grit of garage life with the drama of reality television. The show launched businesses, boosted careers, and turned car builders into household names. But it also exposed the challenges of mixing art with entertainment. Fans wanted authenticity, but reality TV demanded deadlines, drama, and conflict. Behind the flashy builds were strained relationships, grueling schedules, and business risks that didn't always pay off. Still, the show's legacy remains undeniable. It inspired countless fans to restore their own cars, visit Gas Monkey Garage in Dallas, or even chase their own dreams of turning passion into business. Yet, as time passes, one question lingers. Did Fast and Loud burn too bright and too fast? Or was it always destined to leave the spotlight at the height of its fame? The stars of Fast and Loud may have taken different paths, but their stories remain forever connected by the Gas Monkey legacy. Richard Rawlings continues to fuel his empire, chasing bigger ventures and keeping the Gas Monkey name alive in new ways. Aaron Kaufman chose the road less traveled, trading fame for authenticity, showing that passion can outlast television. Christy Brimberry, Casey Mathieu, Mike Coy, Charles Cimino, and so many others proved that even without the cameras, their skills and grit still shine. Together, they built more than just custom cars. They built a movement, one that made gearheads around the world feel seen, inspired, and entertained. But as the dust settles and the garage lights dim, one thing becomes clear. Fast and Loud was never just about engines and paint jobs. It was about people, their dreams, their struggles, and their relentless drive to keep moving forward. So, what do you think? Should Fast and Loud make a comeback, or did it end at the perfect time? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more untold stories from the world of reality television and beyond. Because sometimes, the wildest rides don't happen on the road. They happen in the lives of the people who dare to chase their dreams.